Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to talk to you guys today about keto. If you watched one of my videos before, what I eat in a day, I talked about what kind of diet I was doing. And I said I was sort of doing keto, sort of doing low carb. It was kind of like a whatever, I'm winging it. Well, that was dumb. I realized that if I want to be successful with this and I want to get real results, then I need to be serious about what I'm doing. And for me, keto is serious. I need my coffee. That's better. So keto for me is serious. You do need to discipline yourself and you need to stick to it if you want real results. But keto for me is what's going to give me the results that I want in the time frame that I want. Hi. Okay. Hi. So I just wanted to go over keto with you guys today. I always have to say this, I am not a doctor or a nutritionist, so I am not here to give you any medical advice, just my own personal experience, my thoughts and opinions on keto, on the keto lifestyle. If you have any questions about what works for you, talk to your doctor or nutritionist. So keto, I truly love the way keto makes me feel after you get past the hard part. In the beginning, it's really hard. If you are used to eating sugar and carbs and you switch to the keto diet, you're gonna have a really hard time adjusting, so your mindset has to be right. I did make a video previously, if you didn't catch it, 5 tips to getting started on your weight loss journey. Check it out because I do give some tips on just how to get started on your journey, whether it's keto or any other type of lifestyle that you choose. Just getting started, sometimes we think too much about it, we overanalyze and we just waste time. So it's best to just get started. So I just gave a few tips on what I feel is important when you're getting started. So make sure to check it out. So in the beginning, when you first start the keto diet, some people get the keto flu. You will know that you have the keto flu when you experience some of these symptoms. Number 1, sugar cravings. Your body is going through withdrawals. When you are on a high carb diet, your body becomes accustomed to sugar and carbs. So you take that away, your body is being deprived of what it's used to. So it's gonna go through withdrawals and obviously you're going to get cravings. They only last a few days to a week, at least in my experience. I know everyone's different. So if you do get those cravings, just push through them. You will get through it, I promise. Number 2, brain fog. When your body experiences decreased blood glucose levels, it's going to interfere with your brain function. So it leads to your mind getting all cloudy and you really just can't think straight. That hasn't really happened often for me, or if it has happened, it really wasn't that bad for me to notice it, but it definitely is on the list of symptoms of the keto flu. Number 3 is headaches. I have definitely experienced the headaches because again, it's withdrawals. You are depriving your body of what it's used to. And so you're obviously going to get headaches, kind of like caffeine. If you are a coffee lover and you have a lot of caffeine during the day, you miss that 1 cup of coffee, your body's gonna go through caffeine withdrawals. Same thing with sugar and carbs. And for me, I get headaches. It's your body's adjustment to using ketones as a source of fuel for energy. So not fun. Make sure to drink lots of water because it will help. Number 4, you have no motivation. So there's a chemical substance in the brain called dopamine. Dopamine promotes good feelings and it just puts you in a better mood overall. And so when this is reduced significantly, then it can ultimately make you feel depressed and like you just don't want to do anything. Hence the reason lack of motivation. This happens in the beginning stages of keto. Number 5, you get super tired. Carbs are the first option as a source of energy for your body. So when you take that away, you are going gonna get really tired. The longer that you're on keto, you're actually gonna notice that you get more energy. So it's only in the beginning stages as well. Number 6, irritability. Okay, guys, if you're gonna start keto, you need to prepare your spouse or significant other not to push your buttons because you are going to get irritated and you're going to be easily provoked. Again, my personal experience. Of course, I'm kind of that way anyway. Number 7, you might have some nausea. As you're adjusting from a high carb diet to a low carb diet, your body is going to get extremely overwhelmed and you could actually feel sick. And some people end up throwing up. I personally have never experienced nausea or getting sick, but it is on the list of symptoms. It's just not equipped to handle the overwhelming adjustment. So be prepared that you might feel sick. Number 8, you might feel a little dizzy. Again, your body is adjusting to change and it's also losing electrolytes. So that alone can make you feel dizzy. Number 9, insomnia. So let's face it, carbs make you feel good, sometimes a little too good. It actually has a calming, soothing effect on your brain. And when you take that away and you deprive your body of that, it's no surprise that your sleep pattern is going to be affected by that as well. Number 10, last but not least, you could become lethargic. As a transition occurs from using carbs as energy to using fats as energy, your body isn't going to be able to produce the energy that it needs like it did when you were eating carbs. It has to go through that adjustment phase. You may become lethargic. It's super crazy to me how all of these symptoms can happen just by taking sugar and carbs out of your diet. I mean, it's crazy to me. And you could experience all of these, you could experience just some of these, or you could experience none of these. Everyone is different. So lots of sucky symptoms that occur when you first start, but keep in mind that they don't last forever. Once you get past that part, all of the good stuff starts happening. Increased energy, your appetite is super small, you have better focus, short-term fatigue, and my favorite, weight loss. So I've been doing keto for a little over a month and I'm down 14 pounds. Woohoo! But I am not a baby to keto. I have done keto so many times. My problem in the past is that I just never stuck to it. I never stuck to the diet. I never treated it like a lifestyle. I always treated it like it was a diet, a short-term diet. That being said, I do want to stay on keto until I reach the goals that I want, but it's not going to be long-term for me. I am going to transition to a more balanced diet. I'm going to add in more of the veggies that I can't have right now, more of the fruits that I can't have right now. My problem before was that when I would stop doing keto, I would eat something that I really wasn't supposed to have. Cookies, cakes, anything that, would be a trigger food for me. And so I would eat it, it would trigger my brain, and I would remember what it tasted like and what I felt like, and that food addiction would come back. And so that's why I would just fall off the wagon and I would gain a lot of the weight back that I lost. This time it's going to be different. I am going to stick to this. I have to stick to this. I have goals and I'm going to reach them. And I really honestly need this to work this time. So I'm going to commit to this for as long as I possibly can. And then when I don't want to say done with keto because I'm always really going to stay low carb. But like I said, I'm going to transition into a more balanced diet. Someone crying? Oh, Ozzy's crying. But right now, it's been a little over a month and I have more energy, I have more focus, I'm moving in the right direction, I'm down 14 pounds, I am fluctuating here and there, but I'm moving in the right direction. I'm heading to where I need to be, and that's what matters to me. My body is now in fat burning mode. He's crying. Be right back. Kids. I have no idea where I was. So this isn't going to happen overnight, and I know that. This is a journey. It's a marathon, not a sprint. You definitely lose more weight in the beginning because it's water weight that comes off, but after your body becomes a fat burning machine, that's when you start to burn fat and you start to lose fat. There is no doubt that the keto diet takes a lot of willpower. You need to discipline yourself if you want real results. Oh my gosh. I really have no idea where I left off. So if you're not familiar with keto, you definitely want to do your research and figure out if it is the right kind of thing for you. With keto, your macros have to be on point. So it's like 60 to 75% fats, 5 to 10% carbs, and like 20 to 30% protein. For me, I like to stay around 70% fats, 5 to 10% carbs, and then 20 to 25% protein. That's what works for me. And that's one of the things that I was failing to do, was keep track of my macros. So I really started doing that. I use my FitnessPal to log my food, and it shows you what your macros are. So it's perfect for keto, and it keeps me on track. That is what your body is going to turn to burn rather than carbs. It always turns to carbs and protein first. So when you limit those and you add in healthy fats, that's what your body is going to start burning. Also, eating high quality fats is going to keep you full. So that's one thing that I really notice big time with keto, is that I'm never hungry. My camera totally shut off. I have no idea where it was, but anyway. So keto keeps me full. It prevents me from snacking throughout the day. I don't know if you can hear Ozzy crying right now. He's in his room crying. So if you can, I'm sorry. So again, this is my personal experience with keto and what works for me. So can we talk about fat bombs for a minute? I have a sweet tooth. I love candy. I love cookies. I love cake. Anything that's unhealthy for me, I love. And the one thing that I really love about keto is that you can pretty much substitute any of your favorite foods for something that is keto friendly. I made keto cookie dough bites. They're made of peanut butter, cream cheese, Swerve, and sugar-free chocolate chips. Oh my gosh, they're so good. And I really need to be careful about not eating all of them at one time, because I totally could. But they are a great snack or a meal replacement even. They are a fat bomb. So they have healthy fats that are going to keep me full, and they satisfy that sweet craving. And they kind of trick my brain into thinking that that's what I'm eating. I'm actually eating something that's unhealthy for me, but really it's not. Another one of my favorite foods is pizza. And with keto, you can totally make a keto pizza. What I do is I use mozzarella cheese for the crust, and whatever you like on your pizza, pepperoni, sausage, bacon, green peppers. You can have pizza sauce on there, throw some extra cheese, and it's just like eating pizza except for no dough. So anything that you like on your pizza, you can pretty much put on there, unless it's pineapple. And if you like pineapple on your pizza, then you're just weird. So that is one thing that I really don't want to go without, is some of my favorite foods. And so that's my favorite part of keto, is that you really can find an alternative for anything that you like, any of your comfort foods that you like. Bread, cupcakes, rice, potatoes. It's obviously not going to taste like the original, but it is going to trick your brain into thinking that that is what you're eating. And so it just helps you stay on track. So if you are thinking about doing keto, like I said before, make sure that you do your research and find out if it's right for you. There are a lot of restrictions. So there are a lot of fruits and veggies that I cannot have. For fruits, pretty much all I can eat is berries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, strawberries. That's pretty much it, because the rest of them are loaded with sugar, and I just can't have that. It's going to kick me out of ketosis. For veggies, it's pretty much like green veggies I'm safe with. Spinach, lettuce, broccoli, green beans, zucchini, asparagus, and tomatoes, which is technically a fruit, right? But no carrots, no corn, no beets. They're just loaded with carbs that we just don't need. I think Riley's crying now. Oh my gosh. You also can't have any beans because they are very high carb. So just because something may be a healthy food doesn't mean that you can eat it on keto. So be aware of that. If you're not familiar with keto and this is something that you do want to try, make sure that you do your research and you prepare your foods. You want to make sure that your house is full of foods that you can eat, because trust me, if you're looking for something to eat and you're restricted from pretty much everything in your home, you are going to be very unhappy. unhappy and or unsuccessful. I hope you found value from this video. I hope I was able to answer a few questions for you regarding keto. Again, this is my own personal experience, no one else's, just what has worked for me. If you did like it, please give me a like, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you can catch my other videos. Also, it really helps to support my family, so it's very much appreciated. Till next time, and remember guys, you are worthy of the life that you dream about. You just gotta work at it. Oh gosh, what's going on with my hair here? Oh, jeez. Babies are crying. Perfect. Okay, what's going on here? Why does my hair do that? Flop, flop. I hate my hair. You will know, excuse me, you will know that you have, you will know that you, oh my gosh. Oh, get it together. Push through, fight them off. Andy, when your body, instead of fats, no wait, that's not right. When your body, that is what as the transition occurs from using carbs as energy, as the transition, okay, I can't laugh. Oh gosh.